Hey everyone, welcome to DevRunner. My name is Paul. I'm an endurance runner and an RCA certified running coach, and this is episode number 2 of my marathon PR 2023. In this series, I'm presenting everything that goes into my training as I work toward a 2 hour, 52 minute, and 23 second or faster marathon attempt, which will take place on March 4th of 2023 at the Myrtle Beach Marathon in South Carolina. What sets this particular cycle apart from the last couple that I've presented is the fact that I'm going high mileage this time. I hope to be maintaining triple-digit weekly mileage in another couple of weeks. I'm building towards that now. Last week, I ran 82 miles. This week, I hope to reach 88 miles. And I'll be passing along all the advice, tips, and tricks that I can think of to help you become a healthier, happier, faster, and stronger runner yourself. So, I encourage you to get subscribed to the channel. Please like this video if you're enjoying the content. And if you've got any questions or comments for me, I encourage you to drop them below. Now with that said, folks, let's just get on with the show. Here we go. Hey folks, it's Monday, December 19th, 2022. I just finished my first run of the day. 6 miles, very easy on the treadmill. Started off at 6 miles an hour and bumped it all the way up till I was running at 10-minute miles until I was running 8.5-minute miles. That's kind of what I'm trying to say here. It took me 52 minutes and 51 seconds. I will be running 5 more miles a little bit later this afternoon. But first I gotta go run some errands. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Hey folks, it's still Monday, December 19th. I just finished my second run for the day. This time it was 5 miles. It took me 44 minutes and 5 seconds to get the job done. Whew, physically I think I feel fine pretty much. Maybe a little dehydrated at this point after a long day, but I can make up for that at dinner time, which is coming up very quickly. But yeah, mentally speaking, I'm a little bit more worn down. It's coming up fast on 6 p.m., so I've had enough running for the day. All right, folks, no cow cam today, but we do have horsey cam. A beautiful big old horsey. Getting the last of the grass before the snow and the ice sets in. Very much like what I'm doing. I'm 1.5 miles into my 10-mile Tuesday with speed. Enjoying the exposed tarmac while it's available before things ice over pre-Christmas. Alright, horsey, be warm, be safe. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. Happy New Year if I don't see you till then. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, December 20th, 2022. Just finished 10 miles of aerobic running with 5 miles that were supposed to be run at between my 15K and half marathon pace. And I did do that. I did not run all 5 of those consecutively. This run broke down as follows. 2 miles easy just to get the legs going. Then 1 mile at that intended faster pace, followed by a mile easy, then 2 miles consecutively at the fast pace, followed by a mile easy, followed by 2 more miles at the faster pace, and then 1 mile very slow warm down uphill on the way home. So the run in total took me 1 hour, 12 minutes and something seconds. It all worked out to 7:13 per mile overall, with the easy miles and the fast miles all combined. The first single fast mile was run at 6:29. The second 2 miles averaged in the I think high 620s and low 630s, and then the last double mile was in the 630s as well. For those of you who watched my last series where I was building up to the Mayberry Half Marathon, by the way, here's the shirt. You know, I ran that half marathon at 6:07 pace the whole way, and so this the times that you're seeing today for the fast miles is just what a wake-up call about how much muscle mass and speed I've lost in the month since then. But I'm doing my best to get back as fast as I can. My body needed a break, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. The only thing that does scare me is that this marathon build-up cycle is only 12 weeks long, and I'm in week 2 of it here, so I do not have a lot of time to screw around. I got to get my weight back down as fast as possible. I got to get to the weight room twice a week, and I've got to run fast as often as I can while maintaining this high mileage. So it's a big ask this time around, but you know, I signed myself up for it, so there you go. Hey folks, it's later in the day on Tuesday. It's actually 5:15 p.m. and I just finished my 4 miles easy to finally finish up my running for the day. I finished up that 10 miles fast, got home, showered, ran some errands, walked the puppy dogs, and then ran myself. So we're finally done. Took me 35 minutes and 50 seconds to get the job done. Started off at 6 miles an hour and finished off at 7 miles an hour. Whew, time to stretch it out. Time to use my compression leg massager and make sure I get hydrated for my big challenge tomorrow. Will be 15 miles of aerobic running. I'm actually looking forward to zoning out and just cranking it out in the nice, cool weather. See you then. There's my beautiful Lulu. A little walking, exploring. Hey folks, it's Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. I'm about to head out for a 15-mile run. It's almost 1:30 in the afternoon. I wasn't even sure if I was going to film myself talking about this, but and I may not even end up using it, but long runs are good for contemplation and time alone, and I feel like today I really need it because we're in the final stages with our little puppy dog, Lulu. She's 14 years old, and we were hoping she'd make it through Christmas and New Year's, but it looks like it may not turn out that way. And yeah, I'm duly sad. Hey folks, 15 miles done. It's 45 degrees. It took me 2 hours, 1 minute and 51 seconds to go 15 miles. I averaged 8:07 per mile, so just squeaked in to the very, very high end of my aerobic pace. At least I squeaked in. Last week I couldn't even do that, so hopefully this means onwards and upwards. It was quite a journey. You know, I'm just going to let it all hang out here, folks. I listened to Yes, my probably tied for my favorite band in the world. Just they know how to do the progressive rock slash romantic slash classical thing so beautifully, and I think that's exactly what I needed on a day that's somewhat sad. And you know, I just needed sort of like a warm companion and a little nice warm little blanket to keep me company on this run while I did some thinking. And yeah, it was quite a journey. Started off slow, and there in the middle miles, the song "Soon" came on, and I broke. That was it. I was running and crying, and it felt good. It felt cathartic once it was over. Close to the Edge came on, the full-on 19-minute, beautiful piece of music that it is, and it kind of lifted me up, and suddenly I was moving, and the next thing you know, it's a negative split on this 15-miler, and the last 5 miles were awesome. All right, folks, tough decisions coming up for the family, so I'll catch you tomorrow. It's going to be two easy runs tomorrow, a 6-miler and a 4-miler, I believe. Hey everyone, it's Thursday, December 22nd. Easy day for me, which means 2 runs, 1 6 miles, 1 4 miles. This is about to be the 6-miler, nice and easy. I'm going to start off at 6 miles an hour and probably ramp it up to about 7 miles an hour. And just hang there until it's done. All right, folks, run number 1 is done. 6 miles, took 52 minutes and 56 seconds, just taking it super easy. And yeah, it's already 5 p.m., so there's no way there's going to be a long break between this 6-miler and the subsequent 4-miler, even though ideally on a double run day you want hours in between them. I'll probably get about 15 minutes, get something to drink, and then off we go. I'll report back in just a little while. Hey folks, it's been 15 minutes. I took the time to drink a bottle of water and eat a couple of Stroop waffles. So I'm sugared up, I'm hydrated. Hopefully I'm ready for 4 more miles. Here we go. Hey folks, run number 2 is done. I'm finally done for the day, 35 minutes and 18 seconds later. And yeah, not exactly what you'd call an easy day, getting both of those runs so close together, but good night's sleep should hopefully leave me ready for 12 miles of aerobic running tomorrow. I'll see you then. Just finishing up my core routine. Just got 55 push-ups, and then I got to face the joyous idea of heading out into the 23-degree Fahrenheit weather out there. 20 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. But somehow that seems more pleasurable to me than 12 miles on the treadmill. So here we go. Oh joy. Hey everyone, it's Friday. Just finished my 12 miles. Guess what? As you can probably guess from the view behind me, I ran on the treadmill. Before I left for the run outside, I made the mistake, I guess you could say, of walking the dogs, and man, it was bitter cold. I mean, like super cold. 19 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 plus mile per hour winds, and just like painful. So I hightailed it back upstairs, stripped down all that stuff, got on the treadmill, and I don't know if you can see it on the screen behind me, but 1 hour, 32 minutes and 32 seconds later, I finished the 12 miles. Started off nice and slow at 6 miles an hour, and by mile 2.5, I was traveling at 8 miles an hour. I stayed there until right near the end, and then I started bumping it up. I finished the run at 8.4 miles an hour. Nothing stellar, but definitely a step up from last week. Hey folks, it's Saturday, December 24th, 2022, Christmas Eve day, and I just finished my easy run. 8 miles with 8 100-meter strides thrown in the middle. So I took two miles just to warm up the legs. Started off at 6 miles an hour, and I was doing 8 miles an hour by the time I started the strides. And on the treadmill, those strides consisted of 20 seconds, which it usually takes the treadmill about 6 or 7 seconds to get from 7.5 miles an hour to 10 miles an hour, which was my maximum stride speed, and then I held that for like 12 seconds, and then I just let it back down. So that's the way I did the strides on the treadmill, just to avoid the just painful freezing cold that has finally arrived here in North Carolina. Just for those of you who don't know, it's I think 19 degrees out there right now, Fahrenheit, so yeah, I wasn't about to go out there. Hey folks, about to head out for 18 miles here on Christmas Day. Whew, we've already done sort of the opening of presents and had a nice little breakfast. And I went to pick up my mom and she's back at the house. And everybody's just kind of cooking and preparing for the big meal for dinner. And I did sort of what I figured would be the most useful to everybody back at the house, and I made myself scarce for a couple hours so I could get this run done and not be underfoot and in the way, as I tend to do. So folks, I'll check in along the way and we'll have some fun with this one, and yeah, see you soon. Hey folks, I'm 6 miles into my long run here on Christmas Day. That's the highway, that's Highway 77 behind me. And it's beautiful out here. Blue skies, Carolina blue skies. I'm enjoying myself. It's about 35 degrees. I'm feeling like I'm a little bit too layered up, but I guess I'd rather be there than not enough. Hey folks, I'm running out of space here on the phone. I just had to clear some files here just to be able to film this for you. And to prove that I'm getting a little wonky with the lack of sugar to the brain, I stopped by because I love the look of these bushes, so Christmassy. You know, the pointy leaf green things with the red berries. I'm so wonky right now in the head that I can't even remember the name of these things. I know they're like associated with Christmas and all that stuff, but my old man brain just can't come up with the terminology. I'll think on it while I finish the run. See you soon. Headed home. We're 17.5 miles now, folks. Very happy to have this one done. Really looking forward to a nice big Christmas Day meal with the family. Hey folks, run done. It's December 25th, Christmas Day. And I actually went 18 miles, but the numbers I'm presenting on the screen are directly from my Garmin watch, which went wonky. I forgot to resume the run when I was filming that last clip when I was running in, but that only accounts for 1/4 of a mile, and then something was going on weird with the watch for the last like 9 miles of the run, where it was giving me stats for completed miles at least a half mile too early. So I don't know. It's not like my relationship with this Garmin Forerunner 55 has been without its issues, but whatever. I know I went 18 miles, but good enough. I'm just happy that this is done. I'm happy it's a beautiful day. It's still 35 degrees out here, and I'm feeling good. I think I averaged 7:56 per mile, and that's without trying. So I think the fitness, after a month of sort of, you know, not being at the top of my fitness since the half marathon, it's starting to come back pretty quickly now. I think it's starting to ramp up. Yeah, I'll leave all those kind of big picture details for the week in review. Let me just take the opportunity again. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa. If you are not of faith whatsoever, peace to the humanists. All right, so as you can see from the week in review right there beside me, I did in fact make it to my 88-mile goal this week. That's great news as far as I'm concerned. Incremental improvement over last week's 82 miles. And in addition to more mileage, I also am very happy with the fact that my aerobic and faster runs this week were also incrementally slightly faster than last week as well. So while I am not hitting the kind of times that ideally I would like to be running right now, it is definitely a step in the right direction. So I'm not going to complain too much about that. I am getting closer. I will start tracking my weight loss next week, folks, now that we are past the Christmas vacation and sort of the overeating and all of the fun that goes along with that. I feel like I've got a shot now to take some weight off, and that will definitely help my speed improve. Now, with that said, I also want to talk a little bit about my strength work. I did manage one strength routine this week. You know, not a lot, but it's better than the 0 that I managed last week. So again, incremental improvement. In addition to that, I also got in all 7 of my core routines every morning as I rolled out of bed. If you are looking for your own core routine, if you're looking for your own strength routine, or if you're looking for help with cadence and proper running form, I want to direct you to the links to dedicated videos below. Now, with that said, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and please like this video if you're enjoying my content. And of course, if you've got any questions or comments for me, please just drop them below. All right, so with that, I just want to encourage you to get healthy, stay strong, and keep pushing. I'll catch you next week, everyone. Peace out.